Hi everyone. So I will do the explanation of how to go on the Teams um, apps in English. So I'm sorry, my English is I'm rusted in English. I speak more Spanish than English those days. So, but I will try to do my best so to be clearer for you. So what you have to do to in Access to have to go to the Teams apps is you need to connect to Office 365. So the easiest way to do so is you go on Google and you write Office 365, and then normally it's the first option that appears. So Office 365 login. So you choose that and you click on this, and then you reach the Microsoft Office connecting page. So because I already connected with this student email, well then it appears here. But it's if it's the first time that you connect yourself, so then probably that nothing will appear here. So you have to click on Connexion here, and then what you have to write first is your email address from the Commission Scolaire des Bois-Francs. So the email address that I send to you, if you don't find it again, if you don't find it anymore, well, it will be on your messenger, private messenger. But if ever you don't find it, tell me and I will send it back to you. So you have so you write your email address from the Commission Scolaire des Bois-Francs that always ends with csbf.uc.ca, and then your password that I send you at the same time, and connection. It's for the first time you connect, it's possible that you will have to enter your username, which is your email address, and your password twice. So you enter it once for Office 365, and then it opens the page for the Commission Scolaire des Bois-Francs. You enter it again, and after that you will be able to enter in the Office 365. So they always ask if you want to stay connected. I recommend to say no, because then for security reason it's better to not to not stay connected all the time. Well, then you reach your Office 365 homepage, where you have all the apps available, and yeah, there are many. Outlook is for email, OneDrive to save files, Word to write text, Excel if you want to do tables, PowerPoint is to present stuff, OneNote you will not need it, SharePoint you will not need it too, neither. And the important apps is Teams right here. So, and one more thing interesting here is that you can installer Office. That means you can install, if you have for example, a computer, you can install for free Office, which so then you will have Outlook, Word, Excel, even Teams directly on your computer. So and it's free. So normally you have to pay like more than $100, but then because you are a student at the Commission Scolaire des Bois-Francs, the Commission Scolaire paid for you, so you can install it for free. So that I think it's a great thing for you. But if you don't want to do it, you don't have, because you can always work online with these apps. So I invite you to go on Teams. You click on the Teams app, and the Teams app will open, and I will explain you what you can see there. And the first important thing to do uh, is, so here you have all the options. that you the tools actually that you can that you have on Microsoft Teams. If ever you use the mobile version, so the on cell phone or iPad, these options here will be at the bottom of the screen. So that is the main difference when you are on computers on the left, and when you're on mobile form, well, then it's at the bottom. But it's really similar, the view. First thing very important to do is you go here at the bottom. So I think that will be probably if you have the mobile version, you will have three dots here, and then you will be able to uh, uh, have it on your how is I forget the name, download. I forget. It's download. So you can download it. Actually, if you have a mobile version, the easiest way will be to go on or App Store or Google Play, and then you write Microsoft Teams on App Store or Google Play, and then you can download the apps as easy as that. But if you are on a computer, then the easiest way is to access by Office 365, open Microsoft Teams, and you download the application here for so you will have it directly on your computer here at the bottom of my computer, but you can find it in the in your apps here right there, and then then after that I suggest you to use your app directly on your computer or on your mobile if it's a cell phone or iPad, because then the app I think is better. Well, then here I'm on the online version, and it's as good. So I will explain you what you can see here. So you have activity. So this is not so much useful for now. We'll not talk about that. Conversation. Well, here. That can be a great thing. It's like a chat, like a bit like Messenger. So you can, if you want to write me a message, for example, well, you can always do it on Messenger. But if you want to do it directly on Teams, you can come here and select the paper and pen, and you try to find me, Louis Frédéric, and then you can write me a message like and uh, and then I will communicate with you. So that's an interesting thing, and you can do it between yourself too, well, among students. But the most important thing is équipe, which is teams. So you click on that, and then you will probably have just one team. Normally you should have just one team. Here is because it's my the student has different classes, but you should only see one exam. For example, the 068 francisation niveau 2. For example, if you are in level 2, then you should see just niveau 2. So I click on that. So you choose your team, and then the team page open, and here I will explain you what you can see. Again, if you're on a mobile version, the main difference is that you have less choices here. You have three dots. So you have probably publication, fichier, and then three dots. And then these option will appear after if you click on the three dots. But mainly it's very similar. So publication here is like again like a messenger. So everything that happened in the team will appear here. So for example, I will send the schedule of the online classes here that I send on Messenger. I will send it here too. Then fichier. So this is quite important. These are the files. Um, which so you have the not the code, so you have spoiler code, which is not so important because I don't put anything in there, but not the course. So here are the class um, important document for the class. So for example, here you can have information about the carte de souhait. So they will be there. So you can look at it, but you cannot uh, modify it. So you can just look at the document. But you could print it at home if you want, for example. travaux. So this is your personal file in which I put, for example, if you do a oral presentation and you send it to me by Messenger, for example, well then I will download it here in your personal file, and I will download my correction here on this in this file. If you send me homework, a photo of your homework, well then I will take a picture of my correction and I will put it here too. So you can always have a look at it, and only you and me can have access to this file. So it's your personal file. So that's most important thing about fichier, which is files. The next important thing is devoir. So you click on devoir, and um, when you are on devoir, well then all the homework, so devoir is homework, attribuer is all the homework you have to do, and terminer is the homework done. So when you've done you do homework, well then it appears here, and it's important to go see because you will see my correction too, and I often comment your homework so to help you understand your errors. So for in homework, there are two main different type of homework. The first type is something that, for example, I will go with well, write a wish card. So it's a homework in which you need to give me something. So to include something in the homework. So for example, here I always give instructions here that you should read, and then after that often there are the document that you can reference, so the reference document de référence, so which is the class notes, and mon travail. So here you have two choices. You can or write directly inside the this Word document, that would be your personal Word document, or you can write it by hand and take a photo of it and add it here to your homework. The important thing when it's done, you need to click on remettre. So if not, I will not notice that you've done your homework. So it's you shouldn't forget to click on remettre. So this is the first type of homework. The other type of homework is um, a homework that ends with Microsoft Forms, which is kind of a test, online test. So you always have instructions, so you need to read it. And after that, when there's a forms here, so you click on it, and everything is there. So there, for example, here there's a text to read. So you click on it, the text open, you read it, and after that, you will see here the text that is coming. The text is here, you read it, and you answer to the questions here. And at the end, well, then at the end, you will say send the form, and I will receive it directly. So you don't need to do anything else for this homework. So hopefully my explanation in English were clear enough. So if you still have some problems to well, to go look for the homework or to do the homework, well, feel free to communicate with me, and it would be a pleasure to help you.